Some of your arcade favorites from the 70s and 80s, and you can play them all under one roof this weekend. I'll tell you how coming up on today's Hometown Live.
He doesn't look a day over one, but this week Pac-Man celebrates his 25th birthday. It is the most successful video game in history, and it's simple but very addictive. In the past 25 years, though, Pac-Man's come a long way. He's fallen in love with Ms. Pac-Man, started a family, and had a cereal, a vitamin, and even Chef Boyardee products named after him. Pac-Man, if you didn't know, was started by a young Japanese designer who was inspired, and I didn't know this, by a pizza which was missing a slice.
And when you take a look at it, it makes sense. I had bruises on my hands as a kid from playing those games.
Loved it, didn't you? Well, speaking of Pac-Man and all things video, we're going to take you to Northwest Houston for all you love about arcades.
That's where we find Andy Sirota at the Houston Northwest End. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Tom and Elisa, you have to promise not to tell on me. I've been inside here for the past 45 minutes playing video games. I know it's a tough assignment, but you know, somebody's got to do it. Actually, it's the folks here who've had the tough assignment all day, organizers and collectors. They've been unloading these games off of trucks and bringing them in here for this event. This event has been going on for 4 years and continues to be a success.
It's get everything loaded up, the lights up, the music going. It just creates a fun atmosphere.
He's 38, but Keith Christensen feels like a kid again every time he plays pinball.
I enjoy the pinball experience a little bit more, simply because each game is different.
A collector of more than 70 video games, his passion runs so deep. For the past 4 years, he's organized what enthusiasts consider the ultimate arcade experience. From Donkey Kong and Ms. Pac-Man to the scores of pinball machines from years past. They're all under one roof for the Houston Area Arcade Expo.
For a couple days, we don't have any worries. We're just out here having fun, playing some games, and our inner child is alive and well.
Collectors from all over can bring in their arcade favorites to show off or sell.
Oh, man.
Or, in Dwayne Richards' case, just to play and have fun.
I'm actually considered one of the best classic video game players of all time. I used to play back in the 80s when I was a kid. I've been in the Guinness Book of World Records. I've won the World Championships in '86.
Guests can choose from as many as 100 games. Even those who plan on introducing these classics to a whole new generation admit these games speak to the inner child in all of us.
And there are all kinds of contests this weekend with all different kinds of cash prizes. Admission for one day is $13. For the entire weekend, it's $23. Once you pay your admission fee, you get to play all of these games for free. Sounds great, guys, right?
Yeah, it sounds great. And how many of them did you play today?
Yeah. Which one's your favorite there?
If I tell you that, I might get in trouble. We'll just say one. We'll just say one.
And which one was your favorite, she asked?
Moon Patrol.
Why?
You get to blow up rocks on the moon and you get to blow up spaceships. What's better than that?
That's cool.
You get to blow up stuff, sure.
Okay, and you can find the information on our website, Andy, abc13.com. Thank you. Go back to playing games. It's what you do all day long here anyway. Well, remember when playing video games meant spending all those hard-earned quarters? Well, now you have a chance to relive all that fun.
Coming up later, we're going to tell you about the place to be this weekend for Pac-Man and pinball and all kinds of arcade classics.
Speaking of the classics, we take you back to a time when arcade games cost, yes, just a quarter. We'll show you where you can find them this weekend only.
Remember those classic arcade favorites like Donkey Kong and Ms. Pac-Man? Well, you can play them all under one roof this weekend at the 4th Annual Houston Area Arcade Expo. Enthusiasts can choose from more than 100 pinball and video games. Collectors from all across our area are bringing them to Houston to the Northwest End to show them off, to sell them, and, of course, for you to play them.
You know, for a couple days, we don't have any worries. We're just out here having fun, playing some games, and our inner child is alive and well.
Admission for the one day is $13. If you want to stay for the whole weekend, that'll cost you $23. Once inside, though, you can play all the games you want, FREE.